All right, sounds good.
Hi, I'm Shirley,
I'm Kwong.
and the daughter-in-law of Nick.
Son of Nick.
Yes. So when Nick decided to, relocate here to Virginia, look for a place to rent, so we were in discussion with him for a long time, so we were looking for rental for him. We're looking for a 2-bedroom. We're looking for a balcony. We really wanted to have a close proximity with him, so that this way we'll be close to him, because Nick is a great cook. So and he also has a bag in here, so we're so happy that he'll be relocating here to be closer to us. So
Yeah. Well, actually, I drove him up here from Florida, but I wanted to rent as well. But then we found out that really over 2 days, I'll probably blame you for that he decided that he was going to buy a house. And to be quite honest, I wasn't really for it. I thought it was a little bit of a rush for someone who just left Florida looking for the place to rent and then made a decision to buy. I thought it was a bit of a rush. And but I sort of went along with it and see. And I think one of the places we saw was a very charming small house, but a house that needs some work with a big yard. And I'm sure they're going to tell you, my point to him was, look, my concern was that you're going to spend all your time trying to fix this house, thinking that you're still like 35 years old, and you're not. You're twice that age. And the reason to move up here too was that you will kind of get a chance to meet people here, do things. And I didn't want him to spend all his time and money and try to fix up a house, and worse, maybe hurt himself in the process. So we have arguments, and in fact, one point we a bit heated. But again, the main concern I have was that when he moved here, find a place. I thought rent a place, get to know the neighborhoods, then buy a place. Figure out which neighborhoods and stuff like that. Didn't want him to rush into it. Also, did not want him to buy anything that would essentially suck all his time away and not able to do the stuff that really what he should be doing when he moved up here.
you really wanted him to just enjoy, meet people, socialize, have fun, and not really hurting himself in the process. Yeah. And for me, I respect and I love them both, and so whatever decisions that Nick had to make, I had to support him, and I definitely see both sides. So like my role is trying to mediate and just try to, and especially Nick, he had like 2 days here, so we first looked at like places to rent, then we looked at places to buy, but they were all houses. So at the end, I said, the last night, I said, well, why don't I call Danny? I was like, well, why don't we look at like, places to buy in terms of apartments so we can see. And Nick, and at that time, they just had a both heated discussion, and we were going to just, he was about to just give up, but I said, let's just look at it. So he did, and then we ended up with this apartment that he loved living into.
Well, we looked at a few apartments first, went to different buildings, and then I think finally when we walked into that apartment that he's now currently owns, we all agreed that wasn't, was a nice apartment. The building was very nice. It looks like something that, one of my concerns that, he wouldn't be spending all his time to try to, deal with a fixer-upper. He didn't have to do it now. He still ended up spending a lot of time. And you will see that his apartment looks great, considering that he just got it for a month. But anyway, I think the point is that it's owning or buying or renting or buying is not just an issue about investment. I mean, it's really what kind of lifestyle you want, and I think it works out. We're not arguing about it.
All right. All right. Thanks.
Okay.